All right, we are going second. We got Litten in the front against a Sweets Relay. They're going Appleton as well, I think, right? Because they have grass energy. So we'll see how that goes. I wasn't a fan. I played this deck myself, the Sweets deck with Alcremie. I went Slur Puff, I believe. I didn't add an Appleton at all. I didn't really like the idea of having the basic Pokemon not being able to do a Sweets Relay and ramp up, so we passed on that. Rocky Helmet the front. So their main win condition is going to be this Pokemon in the back, the Milcery, because Alcremie can ramp up with Sweets Relay. So Sabrina is going to be extremely strong here, just to get damage in on it. We get to damage ourselves, and now it's forced to X-speed out if it wants to build up Sweets Relay with Swirlix or attack, and then it dies. We're going to keep the Litten in hand because we have a Pokemon Communication. We can Pokemon Comet for either a Stage 2 or Stage 1 because we have Rare Candy, or a Stage 2 because we have Rare Candy. Either way. Ooh. They're opting to... I mean, if they attack, they do 0 damage, right? Because they have not used... Yeah, I was about to say, because they haven't used a single Sweets Relay yet. Alright, so we made them lose energy because of that Sabrina. I always love using Sabrina. Sabrina can always be good early game for a tempo loss on the opponent. This is going to be a guaranteed Stage 2 or Stage 1, which 66% chance Stage 2. Even if it wasn't a Stage 2, we had a very good chance of still winning because we can just evolve into our Stage 1 and start swinging in. Second energy, Incineroar, the opponent conceded. This was a quick match, man. 15 trainer Incineroar. We never even had a chance to use Howl. That was like a 1-minute match. Crazy. All right, we got Litten in the front. We're going first. And we have Rare Candy. So energy advantage means that we can just swing in with Incineroar, Fire Fang. And Kartana just dies. Oh, that's crazy. I kind of just want to end turn. I know what you're thinking. You have a Pokeball, use the Pokeball so you don't pull the Litten. But if I Pokeball and don't play Litten down, they probably are going to think that I have a good hand and I'm holding on to it. So now it seems like, you know, they might not even Red Card or Mars me if they have it. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I guess arguably I could have just put down Litten and then build up any Incineroar that I want. And if they Sabrina, it's okay. Yeah, I guess because if they Sabrina, it's okay. I can still just evolve. Yeah, because no energy was invested. I guess that's the argument. Either way, let's go with this one. The rainbow variant. We're doing 50 plus the burn. I don't even know if I want to put down... Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see if mistakes were made. Because if he Sabrinas this turn, then I'll eat my own words of we should have put down both Littens. It didn't really matter because this turn I could have evolved the back Litten into a Torracat. And then if this turn for him, if he does Sabrina, I have another Incineroar that I can just evolve into and still use Fire Fang. So we'll see what happens. If he still Sabrinas, I'll just put energy on the Torracat in the back and hit. It's perfectly fine. We do 60 damage. We still kill the Kartana. And or I could just put energy on Litten and then retreat. Okay, nothing lost, to be honest. Nothing lost. I do think that he's going to hit me for 120 and he has Lucamine in hand. So I'm going to try and play around Lucamine here and put energy on the back Incineroar. And then we'll just go ahead and Fire Fang. Because if he doesn't have Lucamine, I can still burn the opponent, Buzz, and that's perfectly fine. We do a little bit of damage. Of course, we're not going to kill, but we do some damage. If he does have Lucamine in hand, like I think he does, then we want to make sure we put energy on Torracat, and we can still have 2 energy when we attack, and he won't be able to one-shot us. Alright, so Lucamine comes out, which means he can't use Mars, so he can only use red card if he has it. Question mark? Let's see. He also needs another Celesteela if he plans on trying to use Big Beat 2 times in a row. So at most, I think our Incineroar is only taking 30 damage from Buzz next turn, while we have 2 energy hitting for 30 on the Fire Fang. Yeah. We're good to go. Now, granted, we do have the energy advantage. It's fire versus leaf. There's really not much. There's really not much he can do. You know? Unfortunately. I'm gonna go ahead and Guzma. Gets down that Beastite. And then Fire Fang. Burn is not cleansed. If I used How, he'd be at 40 HP. Guzma, I wanted to remove Beastite because he was doing more. He was doing 20 extra damage, which means if he did find a way to Big Beat, he'd be doing 140. 140 with Big Beat. But even with 140 and a red, that's still 160. He's still 2 off lethal or 20 off lethal. I know, this is supposed to be Howl Day, right? Where we use Howl whenever we can. But I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to Guzma him. No, I wouldn't be in trouble. I'd be hitting back for 140. I think this is game. He can't one-shot me, and whenever he attacks, I can one-shot him. He's also running out of time, so I don't think he's going to have enough time to actually Ultra Thrusters out, which means he's taking 20 extra damage. Oh, he did manage to get it out. This lucky guy, man. Scary right there, not gonna lie. Alright, so I'm doing 80. Should I Howl? Just to get it over with? Oh man, whatever, it doesn't matter. Hit him with the Howl. 110, 130. He lives at 10. He can still win. I'm not celebrating just yet. He can still win. I don't want to say how he can win, but okay. He still could have won. Okay, so I don't think we should have used How. I just want to say that. I used How because I was getting frustrated and I just wanted to use him. But if he used Erica and had a potion in hand, I think he lives, right? Because I can only do 160 and he's at 170 HP. We can't kill him and then he can kill us. And if I had saved my How, then we technically could have won. So that was a small misplay using How. I just wanted to use the card just to use it. All right, we're going first. Oh no, mirror matchup. We're gonna find out, is going first better than going second? If we can find Incineroar. Nope. I'm gonna put this down. We have no energy commitment and we'll end turn. We do have Howl, but it's impossible to find a rare candy and an Incineroar. It would have been nice because we could have just one-shot this Litten in the front. We'd be doing 60 damage. Exact lethal. Wait a minute, they could still give us Incineroar and rare candy. No, feels bad. We got the Incineroar. Okay, so if I evolve into Torracat, I'm going down to 50 HP. And if they evolve into Incineroar with rare candy, I'm dead, right? So I think this is going to be a play the back kind of thing. Leftovers the front. And then Guzma, and just in my hand. I don't even know if I want to risk it. I'm Just gonna do that. And if for some odd reason he doesn't have the evolution and he chooses to attack again this turn with Heat Tackle, he goes down to 40. Then I can just kill him with Heat Tackle here on the back. Or bring in my Incineroar with Fire Fang and kill him. So either way, we still kill, and we're still in a better spot by doing it this way versus taking the risk. Oh, he chose not to do anything, which is still in my favor, technically speaking. Swap to Torracat, evolve, 1 energy Fire Fang. We're doing 50 damage. We get 1 already. Either way, we were getting a kill, whether he attacked or not. All right, so now if he evolves, I think we're still good, right? Even if he evolves and hits me for the 30, yeah, we're taking damage first, which means we get to swing in for 140 first. We'll take it, man. Not bad. All right, we're going second. I don't know what they're playing right now. Usually I can read decks and be like, okay, they're doing this, they're doing that. So, okay, so it's Rampardos. Skullfall. Old Amber. I can't read what they're trying to do right here. They most definitely have Ilima in the deck, right? I think that's going to be a guaranteed. Let's go ahead and put this down. Let's go ahead and Heat Tackle. They most definitely have Ilima ready to go. Are they actually running Rampardos? That's the question. Or are they just running a Aerodactyl EX? All right, they are running Rampardos. I thought the Skull Fossils were just a show. Leftovers on Cranidos. I mean, he better pull Ilima quick. That's all I'm saying. Because if he doesn't have Ilima next turn, Snorlax is going to just go down. All right, he's ending his turn. He heals. I'm going to Rare Candy, and we're going to go put Incineroar in. Now, he can still use Sabrina on us, but if he's Sabrina's, he's not using Ilima. So option's going to come down to him. And we're going to Fire Fang. I'm going to hold on to my Howl for now. I didn't mean to rhyme. But we're going to hold on to the Howl for now. Just because if he does stay in and somehow heals back up, I can Howl and still be able to kill him. I'll be doing 170 damage and we one-shot Snorlax. And then the second Howl will be good for Rampardos and I can one-shot him. So we'll be able to one-shot both if Snorlax decides to stay in here and uses like Poke Center Lady. And just goes off. Yeah, I'm literally calling it. Poke Center Lady, then he ends turn and goes to 150. And then we're only doing 140. But thankfully, we held on to our Howl. So we can surprise him here. And do 170 damage. Boom. And we got another Howl to do another 170 for the Rampardos. Looking good, man. Looking good. Because I think if I spooked him with Howl early, he probably could have used Ilima if he had Ilima in hand, right? Maybe he would have pulled back the Snorlax, went to the Old Amber, and then discard the Old Amber to go back into Snorlax. And we didn't want that. So saving it for a surprise, I think, was definitely going to be the play. And there it is. Concedes. Incineroar with Howl is just so good, man. All right, we're going second. I think I'll just put double down. Just in case they want to try to Mars your red card turn 1. I don't think it really matters too much. 1 energy on Incineroar to attack is still very strong on its own. And we're going up against a Morlul, so if we can try and hit this guy before he evolves. We're gonna find out how this Incineroar does against a Solgaleo. Of course, it's gonna come down to like card draw for me and the opponent. Professor's Research. Lillie. Let's go ahead and just Heat Tackle. Pose a threat. If they don't even evolve the Morlul, we get a chance to kill it. If they do evolve the Morlul, we still have a chance to kill it, I think, but we need to find a rare candy with our Professor's Research. Yeah, we gotta find a rare candy now. Or just a stage 1. Cosmoem. Stage 1's not gonna cut it. That Solgaleo will kill us if I don't find a rare candy. 11 cards in the deck. Professor's Research, drawing 2, I believe. Oh, let's go, man. Rare candy. Incineroar. Double energy. And Fire Fang. We go up +1. We already have damage on us. And we can one-shot a Solgaleo. Even without How, I think. Solgaleo has 180 health. He attacks, goes down to 170. I attack, I'm doing 140, 160 with the weakness. Oh no! Solgaleo technically lives. Solgaleo technically lives. But because we have How, we can one-shot him. Even if they Giant Cape. Wait, no. Yeah, even if they Giant Cape. Because they go to 200 and then go back down to 190 after they attack. And we're doing exactly 190 with How. Dang, dude. Incineroar just got amplified because of How. Like, Incineroar was... Don't get me wrong, Incineroar was strong before. But it's so much stronger now because of How. Like, we wouldn't be able to kill here without the new card. Yeah. We were only going to be able to do, what, 160, and they live at 10 HP. And then they get to Lillie on the next turn to heal back and then finish us. Dang, dude. How, man? Alright, we're going first. Against another Solgaleo. Is that the same exact Pokemon? I'm not sure. Now, they're not going to be able to attack this turn. Let's go ahead and just Rocky Helmet. I can't believe we pulled Incineroar and Rare Candy. And entered. This is absolutely wild. If he doesn't have Red Card or Mars, I feel very bad because if he tries to find a Morlul and goes to the Morlul, I just kill the Morlul because he can't even evolve it. And if he doesn't find anything, yeah, he's gonna teleport. Dude, I feel bad right now, man. He's not gonna teleport. He's opting to not teleport. I think he has Solgaleo in hand, but even if he does, why would you not teleport off the front? Get yourself out of the danger zone, right? It wouldn't make sense to not teleport when you can teleport back in with Solgaleo, even if you do have it in hand. I mean, suit yourself, I guess, right? Let's go ahead and just Howl. You can also use Howl for Fire Fang if you don't want to save it for the Star Charge Smash. Because without Howl, I would have only been able to do 50 damage, and then he gets to evolve and attack me for 120. Now we just straight up kill the Cosmog, and they lose all energy. While I still get to slowly ramp up on my Incineroar. Absolutely wild, man. Ooh, he's got another Cosmog. He could still win. Don't get me wrong. He could still technically win. You want to know how they win? If they Guzma, get rid of my Rocky Helmet, and then attack my Incineroar with Solgaleo this turn. Their turn right now. They have to Guzma, Rare Candy, Solgaleo, and then attack. But, and they have to not use a Giant Cape or anything. All of that has to go same way. Because once they attack Incineroar, I get damage on me, and then I can swing back and kill. Without needing a second Howl. Oh, they're doing literally everything I said not to do. Bro! There goes my Rocky. There goes 20 damage. I can't one-shot him anymore. The only way we can kill him now is if I can top deck my second Howl. It's a 1 in 10 chance, 10%. Ooh, and we just did not find it. Now, good news and bad news, right? Good news is I still get to do a big amount of damage, and maybe Litten can clean up. Maybe. I'm going to thin Lillie out of my hand in case he wants to Mars me, because Lillie has no value later on in the game. I know he has Lillie in hand. I know he does. So he's going back up to 70 HP, and then he will go back down to 60, and all I'm doing is 50. So we're still going to lose this match. I need to top deck a Torracat to do 40 damage plus the 20 weakness to do exact lethal. And I only have one single Torracat, and I've already used my Pokemon Comm. Alright, we have a Professor's Research, we have an Iono, we have a Torracat, we have 3 cards that can kind of get us the win here. Come on. Come on. Oh! You may have gotten lucky, Solgaleo, with your Guzma and Lillie and everything that you needed. But we are just luckier, alright? I'm so sorry, man. We got the better luck. Hit him for the 40. Fire weakness for the 60. Get our +2. You're out of here, man. Oh, another Solgaleo taken down. All right, let's go. We're going first. Against a Pop. Ooh, I was just thinking to myself, what can take down Incineroar with Howl? Primarina with Howl can technically shut down our Incineroar. Now, if we can find a rare candy next turn, it's looking very good for us. Or if we can find a Torracat, it's still looking good because he goes down from 60 to 40. And then I can just one-shot him with Torracat. The question is, if we don't find anything, do we Iono? Because staying on Litten is a death sentence to the Popplio, doing 40 damage per turn. We're playing chicken right now. Do you want to attack? We're both playing chicken because we put the Rocky helmet. It's like, do you want to attack me? Do I want to attack you? I don't know. What's going on? Okay. So I do think I need a Professor's Research over Iono. It's going to be a tough call because technically we're drawing 5 with Iono, but we're drawing 5 from a stack of 16 versus I'm drawing 2 more from a stack of 11, and I could find the rare candy. So I'm going to actually Professor's Research. And we found the rare candy. Very good idea. It was a tough decision on what I wanted to do, but I think hopefully with that move and that play, we should be able to win against the Popplio. Now, the reason why he chose not to attack was because he does have a rare candy and a Primarina in hand, which means he's going to be able to hit me for 80 damage with his double energy. And mind you, he got energy advantage. So he's getting to 3 energy before I get to 3 energy, which is extremely bad for us because he has the element advantage. Oh, he doesn't have rare candy Primarina. Never mind. We'll take it. All right. We'll take it. All right. This is going to be the 15 trainer Incineroar deck. It is back. I don't think it really went anywhere, but it is stronger and better than ever thanks to the addition of Howl. I think this is going to be the same exact 15 trainer Incineroar deck that you ran before, with a couple of poker trainer cards and stuff taken out. We have the 2-1-2 lineup for Incineroar and Litten, rare candy, Pokemon Communication, Iono, just to prevent bricking. Since you only have 2 basic Pokemon, 1 Pokeball is good enough. Professor's Research, Sabrina Cyrus combo, which I don't think I've really utilized too much out of these quick matches we've had. Double Lillie for healing. Guzma to remove any capes, rocky helmets from the opponent, and of course double Howl, because it's good to use Howl with 3 energy or 1 energy to get early damage in. You can get 60 damage, you can do 80 damage with 1 energy technically speaking on Incineroar, or go up to 170 damage, which can help you one-shot a Soul Galeo, which is also very good. And we have just 1 rocky helmet. So if you want to try and swap any cards out, maybe one of the Sabrina or Cyrus, maybe the Lillie, I don't know, up to you. Rocky helmet. This was the deck. Very quick, fast wins. I feel like Incineroar is gonna be the meta at the moment, and if you want to just go for some very quick, fast matches, get in there, get out in a matter of just 1 to 3 minutes, then this is the deck for you. All right, you're either gonna know if you're gonna win very early on or if you're gonna lose, but at least you're getting the match over with and you're hopping into the next match, getting a bunch more games played in such a short time can definitely help speedrun you to rank up.